Hello everyone and welcome back to another My Porch Print tutorials. Today we're going to be making some Christmas ornaments from a really quick and easy kit that we have available in our shop. It only comes with these little 2D snow globes, and to make these ornaments all you have to do is group them into groups of 4 to make a total of 3 ornaments. You can make more if you choose. I'm just making 3 in this video. And we're going to start by folding them all in half. Like so. And then flipping them over, we're going to be gluing them together in pairs. So just grabbing some glue and sticking it on one half of one of the ornaments like this. And then lining them up, we're just going to press them together. And that should create one half of the 2 pairs. Just doing it to the other one. And then let them sit to dry for just a moment. And when they are dry, we can go ahead and create the ribbon by which the ornament will hang. So for that, I'm grabbing some of this little hemp string, and I grabbed about a foot, maybe 1.5 feet of it, because we need to be able to make the loop at the top while also having some string left over at the bottom. So just going ahead and tying that loop off. Like so. And then we're going to place that into the crease of our ornament so that the loop is sticking out of the top of it. And the extra strings are hanging out of the bottom. And then we're just going to glue our 2 halves together, sandwiching that string in place. Trying to get it to match up as best as you can. And if there's some white showing, you could go ahead and use like some distress ink to hide it, or take some scissors and carefully cut it off. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to leave it. And with this extra string on the bottom, we are going to cut one of them off and use the other one to add some buttons for decoration. And for that, we're just going to string the buttons on, going through the top of the button and then the bottom. And when adding the buttons, if you just leave them as is, they sort of make like a crimp in the ribbon that's kind of awkward. So I went ahead and actually tied mine off so that there was a knot holding the button in place so that it doesn't move and it stays nice and straight. Just like that. And adding one more button here, I decided that 3 looked like it would be a little too many, so adding just one more and then cutting off the extra. And there you go, a quick little ornament, nice and simple. The first one is done. Alright, for the second one, I went ahead and already put the pieces together, since the process is exactly the same for each of them. And we're going to be grabbing a little bit of this pink seam binding ribbon and a few of these beads. I had a whole bunch of beads, but I decided to go with the clear ones and the pink ones for today. And taking our ribbon, we're going to go ahead and match up the ends and pull them through one of our beads. And my ribbon ended up being a little too thick, so when I pulled it through, only one end went through and the other got stuck. Luckily, it ended up working for me, but if I had to do this over again, I would get either a thinner ribbon or a bead with a larger hole. Alright, so just pulling the ribbon through until there is a loop on top. We're going to sandwich that into the crease and glue the pieces together, same as the first time. Lining everything up. And then for the ribbon coming out of the bottom, we're going to add another bead to it. This time using one of these sort of pinkish peach colored ones. Tying it off with a knot so that it doesn't move, and then cutting off any extra. And there you go, the second one is finished. Alright, and for the last one, we're taking some of this pink sort of silky ribbon, and again cutting off a pretty good amount of it, maybe foot, 2 feet in length, and creating a loop at the top just by pinching it together and tying it off. Tightening it. Alright, and then taking the 2 loose ends, we're going to be tying a bow. And then just go ahead and tighten it and tug at it until it looks nice and you're happy with it. Right, when that's done, we're going to again place it right into the seam of our ornament. And because the ribbons were a bit thick, it was kind of having trouble staying in, so all I did was go ahead and give it a few twists to make sure that it was thin enough, and it made it a lot easier to close the ornament around it. Like so. And then just go ahead and glue them shut. And cut off any extra at the bottom. And there you go, that is the last ornament. And you can go ahead and decorate these however you want. This was just a few ideas, but they are a really quick and easy ornament to make for your Christmas tree. So thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!